You're watching Forget Being Cool.
Our Christmas episode goes out this week.
I forget what that even was.
PUBG question mark. It's PUBG or it's Super Lucky's Tale. And at the end you're like, it's December 27th, so how'd your Christmas go? Hi Keith, we got Game Pass.
Hey Dave.
Hi.
How's your NCAA picks going? I know this is going to go way later than people are going to, might care, but
I don't even know.
I'm doing pretty good tonight.
I'm not concerned about it. It's not on my list of concerns. Keith, I like this game that we played.
You gonna tell people what the game is?
Sure, it's Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. There's a title and a thumbnail. People know what they clicked on. But I have just so many issues.
I mean, I didn't finish the game, so I could have run into more issues or whatever later. But I played about 2 hours of it, and I was honestly enjoyed it a lot more than I expected to. I was really liking it.
I think I'd enjoy it better on another console. I know. Xbox guy says, hold on. It's probably
why?
Because the controls.
What's wrong with the controls?
So, in that first, I guess it's kind of the first area, you're jumping across platforms that are being shot by whatever those things are. Robots. I'm calling them robots.
Sure.
They're shooting platforms, you're jumping on them, and they break away as they shoot them. They shoot at them as soon as you jump on them, meaning you need to move quickly.
No stopping, yeah.
Right.
I died a couple times there. Yeah.
I died enough times there that I kept having to go back to the beginning of the game.
I believe the internet catchphrase for that is "get good."
I know. But so I didn't quite enjoy going all the way back to the very start of the game. That was frustrating to me. Also, I don't know. I feel like I needed a D-pad, but on the Xbox, I can't play with a D-pad.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That's preferring a D-pad for 2D games like this is absolutely true, and I don't love the Xbox gamepad. Honestly, I was using the analog stick, and those
started that way.
Yeah, I was using the analog stick, and honestly, the parts you're talking about, what I was finding would happen was, for the sake of argument, let's say there's 3 platforms you had to jump on. Mm-hmm. That what typically I was finding was I jumped on the first one, I had plenty of time to get to the second one, and if you tried to jump on the third one, it got shot. So what I was usually doing was jumping from the second one to like the safe zone, not the third platform.
Same.
Yeah, so I think they kind of tricked you into going for that third platform, and you really shouldn't. Because I was doing that pretty consistently.
It just felt like at moments my precision was not where I would like it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a reason I play mainly 2D games on my PlayStation because I like where the D-pad is on the PlayStation controller.
Same.
It's really good for those type of things. But I know, like I said, I understand the part you're talking about, but I never felt like I was running off the edge or anything like that. I didn't have any issue with the way it actually ran.
I feel like I was overshooting platforms a lot.
Really? Okay.
And look, maybe this is just getting used to the game. It's get good, right? It's that kind of ideas. This is a different platformer than the ones you played previously, but it felt like, and this is a weird comparison, but I'm going to throw it out there. It felt like when the Crash Insane trilogy came out,
and you would slip off ledges.
And I slipped off ledges, and I was like, "Why is this happening?" And then when I picked it up for Xbox, because of the placement of the analog stick, it felt more natural to play the Insane trilogy with the analog stick, and that seemed to work better and was a more enjoyable experience for me.
Well, yeah. If I'm using the analog stick, I prefer the Xbox for the analog stick because I like where it's placed. Right. But I can see where a 2D, pad would work better for this particular one.
And this is a 2D game, and which is why I want a 2D control scheme.
Yeah, that's fair. How much further did you get past those shooting areas or whatever?
I got right past that, and then had to go back to the beginning and did that shooting area again, and then died again. And I got to that run across that bridge. Do you remember the bridge?
where the things underneath would like break away or whatever.
Yeah, so you're booking it across the bridge, and the bridge breaks away. I got to the end of that, got shot, died. I got all the way there again, and then I died again, and I gave up.
Okay, well then I played significantly further than you, because that's essentially the intro to the game.
I figured I was just at the beginning. I figured I was running towards a boss.
Yeah,
but...
not long. Honestly, I think pretty much right after you get past that spot there, you do fight a boss. And the boss fight, basically, he shoots like almost like cannonballs at you.
Okay.
And then like they'll be black, and then I think on every third one or something like that, it'll show a red one. Which if you hit it back at him, he falls out of his like tank essentially, and then you physically attack him on the ground. Worked fine. And then once you beat that, that's like kind of the intro, and then basically you come back to this hub town. You have some stuff to do in this hub town. You have some more platforming stuff, and you can do some stuff like upgrade your person. They have a thing where you kind of essentially get 4 heart containers to get a full extra heart type of thing. Okay. And then once you're done, you kind of beat that area. There'll be like a little task to go do. And eventually you get a boat where you can go to like different areas. So it's set up like a Metroidvania, where you kind of have, eventually there were things I could not access yet because I did not have like that power up or whatever it is. And then eventually you have a boat that you can go to different areas. So there's self-contained areas that are smaller Metroidvanias. I think there was like 8 or 10. I can't remember exactly how many there were. So I only did the first 2, I guess.
I liked it.
Yeah. No, I liked it a lot. I liked it more than I really thought I would. I like Metroidvania games. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is one of my favorite games ever. Metroid's one of the most amazing games ever. But I have a hard time playing, for lack of a better description, the lesser ones. You know what I mean? Like I can't play a million Metroidvanias. So I was pleasantly surprised. I think the control worked well, and I was enjoying it. I mean, this is not the first game in the series. I guess technically the first Shantae game was like way back in 2002. Then they brought it back with Shantae's Revenge in 2010, which I can't remember which system that was on. And then this one came out in 2014, and then there's Half Genie Hero,
which is also available on Game Pass.
Right, also available on Game Pass. And because I did like this one, I actually kind of want to do that one next just to compare.
I'd be happy to do that, and I'd be happy to give this just another shot because I feel like once again you just, and this is me as a gamer. Sometimes I just gotta put it down. Like I gotta do it and go, all right, I feel like I understand it now, but I gotta come back to it. Like I gotta just breathe, be less annoyed that I have to start the beginning again.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to just get away from it. But I mean, like I know a lot of games that I kind of stopped playing. Like I think too many games have gotten too complicated. Like I used to play Madden football and basketball and stuff like that, and they've gotten so crazy with how good you have to be with like audibles and things like that, or even RPGs. I haven't even played Final Fantasy 15, and I love the Final Fantasy series because I thought that they did way too much with the battle system. I want more of a traditional, battle system.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 7 on my Switch right now.
Oh yeah,
God, it's so good.
I thought about picking it up, but I've already got it on my PlayStation 4 just to have it portably.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm sick. I bought this game 100 times. I've never beat it by myself.
Oh, you never see? I have beat it, but only once back when it originally came out.
I watched my friend beat it when it came out, I was a kid. I was a child, right? And so I know this story. I know the story beats. I know how this ends. I know how it goes.
You're pretty young. I remember it coming out and it being a big deal when it came out. I was working at a video game store when it came out. And I did deliveries of it.
My friend was a little older than me, totally into just RPGs in general. Super Chrono Trigger fan. Huge, like this is his
best game ever made.
I love Chrono Trigger. I've beat Chrono Trigger since. This is completely off topic, I guess, but
that's okay.
I every time I buy this game, I go, this is the time I'm gonna beat it by myself. I buy it for PS4. I bought it for PS3. I had it on my PSP. I've had it on everything you can imagine. And I'm just
at least on your Switch, in theory, you could take it to lunch or something like that.
That's what I'm
play
telling
for like
myself.
45 minutes a day, something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Back on Shantae, one part I was about to mention and I forgot all about. So we'll try Half Genie Hero next.
Right.
They actually, and people aren't going to realize, people aren't going to see this for a couple months, but it's March 28th. Weirdly enough, they actually just announced a new Shantae game like 3 days ago. So there's there's going to be another one by the end of the year. So if we like Half Genie Hero and there's going to be a new one here real soon.
Maybe we'll just save these. We'll just save these episodes. We'll put them out then.
So
everybody, this was recorded in March of 2019.
Yeah.
I rearrange episodes. We have football week and all sorts of stuff that happened.
Yep. It's going to be on PS4, PC, Xbox, and Switch, the new one. And it's apparently also going to be on that new Apple platform.
Oh, that's right. I saw
under
that.
100 games or whatever it is that they're selling.
Apple
Arcade. It's sort of a Game Pass, whatever, yeah.
I don't want to play that on iOS.
Not unless I'm using a controller somehow.
And on my TV, preferably. Or on an iPad. An iPad be okay.
No, it's PS4 would sound like a good idea to play it on. That would be.
I would agree. Yeah. That or Switch. Switch would be okay.
I'm not a big fan of the D-pad options on the Switch. That's my only problem.
I don't mind the split D-pad on the Joy-Cons.
I don't mind it, but I don't like where it's placed. It's not bad.
It's okay. I prefer it over the Xbox controller.
That's fair.
For 2D.
Yeah.
Anyway, I enjoyed this game. I like the hair moves.
So did I.
I think it's cool art style because it looks modern, but not. It's at the same time. It's neat.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this and compare it to Half Genie Hero to see just what kind of similarities or how much nicer it might look or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed this.
Thanks for playing this with us. You guys can play games with us because we got Game Pass because you guys got Game Pass. That's what Game Pass is for. I'm Dave Moore. That's Keith Dahl.
That's Ryan.
Thanks for watching Forget Being Cool. Like, comment, and subscribe.
For more great discussions, hit that subscribe button or visit forgetbeingcool.com.